Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of That's What Healing Is. On this episode, we are going to talk about childhood trauma, how to understand your trauma, where it comes from, and how to release it and walk away from the trauma. Stay tuned. Hey guys, thank you for staying to listen to episode 2 of That's What Healing Is. Today's episode is Unpacking Childhood Trauma. We will go over a few things that will help you figure out if you have some healing to do from some blocked childhood trauma that you just don't remember, or you may remember and you know you need to pack it up and let it go. First things first, we know that we want to start our healing journey. We're ready. We are trying to figure out what needs to be healed. We don't want to make any assumptions. So here are just a few tips to help you figure out what's causing you all these triggering events that's going on in your life. First of all, are you having trouble trusting people? Do you have trust issues? Is it hard for you to express your feelings? Do you often have panic attacks? I know I do. Neglect. Have you suffered from neglectful events in your life? Are you known as a people pleaser? Same, sis. Abandonment issues. Now, this one is a biggie. Do you have trouble forming relationships with people? Do you often suffer from bouts of depression? Right there with you. Guilt. Do you often feel guilty for not giving into what other people want, even if you don't want to do it? That kind of ties in with being a people pleaser. Now that we've addressed those steps, we are going to talk about how to break those trauma bonds, break those patterns. There's a few things that you want to do. Some people call it reparenting yourself. I call it just loving yourself, reintroducing yourself. So the first thing we want to do is release the blame. Forget the guilt. It is not your fault that Mr. So-and-so or Mrs. Ma'am waited too late to do something and they're coming to you because they are in desperate need of your help. If you can't do it, you can't do it. Don't feel guilty about it. That little voice in your head that replays things like, oh, this is your fault, you're no good, those things that you heard from your parents or family members or friends growing up, release it because you are enough. Nothing is your fault. You did not allow anything to happen to you. So release it. Your trust issues and your betrayal issues, what we're going to do is learn to trust ourselves. We're going to talk to ourselves more. We're going to embrace those quirky things. We're going to tell ourselves that we are enough. I've got this. I can do this. You're going to continue the conversation with yourself and ask yourself regularly, how does this make me feel? Is this behavior harmful to me? Is this person's energy draining me? If so, drop them, get rid of them. We don't need them.